Welcome to today's piano tutorial of Jesus Paid It All in the key of G. We're going to start by learning 4 basic chords, which I'll be playing below middle C, starting with C major, which consists of C, E, and G, C major, followed up one position for D major, which consists of D, F sharp, and A, D major, and then move up one more position for E minor, which consists of E, G, and B, E minor. So again, that's C major, D major, and E minor. And for our last chord, which is G major, all we're going to do is play G and B together with our middle finger and our pinky like so. So it's almost like our E minor chord, just lifting up that thumb and playing only those 2 notes. And for the left hand, we'll just play G with our thumb at the same time. G major. That way, our G major chord is right next to our other chords, so there's no need to be making any big jumps. Moving on to the left hand, which we'll place in C position for the entire song, which means our pinky will rest on C and our thumb on G. So for hands together, each of those chords will look like C major, D major, E minor, and G major. Alright, now let's take a look at our chord progression for verse 1, which is exactly the same for all the other verses. Starting with G major for 6 counts, then D major for 3 counts, then G major for 3 counts, then E minor for 3 counts, then C major for 3 counts, then G major for 2 counts, and a D major for only 1 count, and then end with G major for either 3 counts or hold a little longer for 6 counts, however you like. Now let's try that just with the right hand from the beginning of verse 1 with G major for 6 counts nice and slow. Ready? G, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, D, 2, 3, back to G, 2, 3, add the thumb for E minor, E, 2, 3, C, 2, 3, G, 2, D, G, 2, 3. Great, now let's try that hands together, and for rhythm what we'll do is play both hands together on that first beat of each chord, and then repeat the right hand on each count of that chord. You can also alternate between the right and the left hand for some added momentum, and if you'd like to hear what that sounds like, make sure to click the video in the description box below for part 2 of the play along, so you can hear how that sounds and feel free to play along with me. Alright, now let's try that hands together, starting from the beginning of our verse with G major for 6 counts. Ready? G, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, D, 2, 3, G, 2, 3, E, 2, 3, C, 2, 3, G, 2, D, G, 2, 3. I can also end that G by playing for 6 counts like so. G, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or like so. G, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When I add my pinky on that C, this becomes a G major with an added 4th called G major sus4, and it adds a great effect when having to hold that chord. Alright, moving on to the chorus, which starts with G major for 3 counts, then E minor for 3 counts, then back to G for 3 counts, then D major for 3 counts, then G major again for 3 counts, then C major for 3 counts, then G major again but for only 2 counts, then D major for only 1 count, and then ending with G major for 6 counts, or you can hold it even longer for 12 counts before going back into another verse, however you like. Now let's play that hands together nice and slow, starting from the beginning of the chorus with G major for 3 counts. Ready? G, 2, 3, E, 2, 3, G, 2, 3, D, 2, 3, G, 2, 3, C, 2, 3, G, 2, D, G, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, moving on to our bridge, which starts with G major for 3 counts, then C major for 3 counts, then E minor for 3 counts, and back to C major for 3 counts. And that just repeats. Let's play that hands together from the beginning of our bridge with G major for 3 counts. Ready? G, 2, 3, C, 2, 3, E minor, 2, 3, C, 2, 3, again, G, 2, 3, C, 2, 3, E minor, 2, 3, C, 2, 3. And that's it, guys. If you'd like to hear those chords with vocals, click the video in the description box below for part 2 of this video, and feel free to play along with me. And that's it, guys. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and comment down below with what your favorite worship song is that you'd like to see me do next. Love you guys, and see you next time.